Hey there YouTube, Camera Mom Creates here. I have been trying to navigate through Photoshop for beginners, which I am. If you are too, thank you for joining me. I've been kind of navigating with the help of my son and sorting through videos and trying to extrapolate and figure out where to really start, but I feel like I've had to go through so much just to figure out the very beginning. I want to start at step one, and for me, in creating a thumbnail, step one was figuring out how do I make my background blue. I mean, I've experience with my Cricut machine and using design spaces, but this was totally new to me. So I was like, it should be simple. There should just be a button, there should just be a color, and I should be able to change my background, and it wasn't really that simple. So I started to learn the navigation bar, still learning, and I hope to kind of walk through with you and we can begin the process. I'm going to make myself smaller there. And this is the thumbnail that I actually created for an up-and-coming video. I did it pretty much by myself. My son said he was very proud of me, and it was fun. I think it's really cute. I just wanted a simple blue background, but there's ways to do, fancy, cute backgrounds as well. So we'll start at the beginning and we'll just talk background today. So what we will do, here I'm in Photoshop right now because I clicked on this, and I go to File, and I'm going to click New. It's really starting at the beginning. So when you first open Photoshop, you will have this default Photoshop setting, but in order to do a thumbnail, you need to have 1920 by 1080 as your measurements, which you can see over here in the right panel, and you can create any new custom template. So I created that, and now I want to hit create at the bottom, the blue button, and that will pull up a brand new screen. So that is this untitled document right here, and you see my thumbnail's right there. So I'm basically trying to go from here to that thumbnail. So here I was stuck. What do I do? How do I get a color? It should be very simple. Like, do I hit a dropper? I mean, I sat and pushed every button, okay? And finally I learned there's this little tool right here that is a rectangle tool. Seems simple enough. So all you do is come in here and basically draw your rectangle in. You're basically creating a new layer. And there it is, and by default it will be black, but you can come up here and see where it says fill on the top panel. You can change that. There's all these colors. That's a blue like I use, and you can see in all of these little drop down folders there are many options. There's a pastel option. You can choose from any of those. So there's a million different choices there. So you can easily change the color of your background. Boom, done. Not a big deal, right? Except we don't want to, keep creating rectangles here. We can hide those rectangles. We don't need them. Come over on the right and you push this little eye over here. That gets rid of that. Because maybe you don't want a solid color. Maybe you want something a little more interesting. Maybe you want clouds or polka dots or flowers or whatever it may be. My son and my other son, not the one who helps me with all this, but my other son and my daughter who do the channel together, they're Jimmy, Timmy, and Kimmy on YouTube. He wanted a spa background for a recent very comical video that they did. You should check it out, it's pretty funny. But anyway, I went on my search engine, I found some cute backgrounds that I liked, and I put them on my desktop, and all I have to do, you'll see right over here, like this one for example, I have these clouds. I could very simply just drag that in over there, and I could make this bigger. If I can click on it, there you go, no problem. Okay, and now you see I have these clouds, and I can size that to fit my canvas, and voila, I have a background that I like and is cute and different and fun. Now once you have your background, you're just going to want to make sure to go ahead and save this. So when you close out of this, if you go to click the X, it will ask you if you want to save. So yes, obviously we want to save. I like to save it on my computer, so I do so, and then I can title it Cloud Background. Very simple, so that I can find it again next time. And I'm saving it to my desktop. As you can see, you can create a folder if you want to save it in there. That works as well, and just hit save. And there you go, hit OK for that. And there you go. And following this, I'll be able to come in, I could add a title, I could add an image like I did of myself, and I did the image of the books, and then I had my logo on there. But this is step one. This is the beginning. This is something you can go play with, And then in my next video, I will show you how to add a title, because that's pretty simple, and then how to bring a photograph in that has a background and get rid of the background. Because, you know, like you're looking at me right now, if I had took a photograph, I wouldn't want all of this in the back. I want to see this nice blue sky. So it's really simple after you practice it a couple million times. But I will share that with you. If you have any questions on this, please comment below and make sure to like and subscribe so that I can come back and do some more videos for you and support me in my efforts. I really, really would appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you next time and continuing our little project together.